Mr. Jonathan Miller, there's a little boy outside. The butler stood at the door, soaked from the storm. He's freezing, and he says he only wants a piece of bread. Jonathan froze. For years he had lived in that giant mansion with everything money could buy, but without the one thing he had prayed for every single night. His son. Many years earlier, Jonathan's wife had vanished without a trace, taking their newborn baby with her. No goodbye, no explanation, nothing. The baby's name was Samuel. Jonathan searched for them for years, until all he had left was prayer. So when he looked out through the rain and saw a thin little boy trembling at the gate, something in his heart broke. "Bring him inside," Jonathan said softly. "No child should be turned away hungry." The boy stepped in, dripping wet, clutching himself from the cold. Jonathan knelt down and asked gently, "What's your name, son?" The boy looked up and whispered, "Samuel Brown." Jonathan's heart nearly stopped. His voice trembled. "Where is your mother?" The child lowered his eyes. "She went to live with God, but before she died, she told me God would lead me to a good man." Jonathan could barely breathe. There was something about the boy, his eyes, his face, even the way he frowned. With shaking hands, Jonathan ran to an old wooden box and pulled out a faded photograph. A young woman holding a baby. He placed it in front of the boy. The child gasped, "That's my mother." Silence filled the room. Jonathan dropped to his knees, tears streaming down his face. "My God," he whispered, "you're my son." The little boy stared at him in shock. Then, without another word, he threw his arms around Jonathan's neck, and Jonathan held him like a man afraid to lose a miracle twice. Outside, the storm began to fade. A ray of golden sunlight broke through the clouds and touched the windows of the house. That night, for the first time in years, Jonathan's mansion felt like a home again. Because sometimes, what you think is lost forever, God is only saving to return at the right time. And sometimes, all it takes to bring a miracle back to your door is a hungry child asking for a piece of bread.